Hey guys, what's up? This is Dan here with GrapeVineRecording and welcome back to Quick Tips. In this video, we are going to be talking about something called dual stage compression. And this is one of them things where I don't know how long this video will be because I don't know how much I can really talk about it. It's just two principles which when used together can be extremely useful. And to be fair, this is a very popular technique to employ. And I'm going to show you on the verse vocals, but again, this is something that you can do with anything, on any instrument you want. And pretty much the principle of it is you'd have two compressors which are set differently, and one is doing one job and the other is doing another job, but they're both on the same track, and then together they kind of achieve two things. In this scenario, I've got a de-esser, a high pass filter, and then me two compressors. The first compressor, which is just a Pro Tools compressor, what this is going to do is act as a peak limiter, and the settings are set up in a way where there isn't going to be that much compression going on unless it's a peak, unless it's a really high amplitude signal coming in, and it'll just cut it off. So I think in the first verse it only happens twice, but I'll let you have a listen. I'll just get rid of the other compressor for now.
The light gets dimmer, now it's dark. This feeling's burning through my heart, and I've been waiting for so long to be alone.
So as you can see there, it was only getting compression at them really high bits, the really loud bits, sorry. It's got a pretty medium attack and release. It's got a 20.8 ratio, so it is a limiter, and the threshold set in a way where only the really loud points are triggering it. And then what that does is that it starts cutting down the peaks, which allows this compressor to not work as hard. Because when you think about it now, if that other compressor went there, this compressor's set up in a way where it's going to be a lot more of a gradual compression. It's a lower ratio, it's going to be a lower threshold, and we're going to be getting compression on most vocal lines, So we'll watch this one.
The light gets dimmer, now it's dark. This feeling's burning through my heart, and I've been waiting for so long to be alone.
As you can see, it's still very subtle what I'm doing. It's only going to be about 1 to 2 dB, if that. And the whole reason for this is because one thing that you've got to remember is compression is multiplicative. It doesn't add together. So if you're getting 5 dB on the first compressor and then 5 dB on the next one, that means overall it's 25 dB of gain reduction. It's not 10, it's 25. They multiply together. So using this technique, I like to be a little bit more reserved. But when you think about it, if that was getting 1 to 2, that's without them peaks, because that other compressor's taking care of them peaks. If them peaks are allowed through, at certain points this will dip lower, as you will see.
The light gets dimmer, now it's dark. This feeling's burning through my heart.
See them bits where it kind of just pushes up a little bit further? That's what this compressor is looking after. So what a lot of people like to think of this as is what did they say? It's like you're using two compressors to kind of help each other out, so neither of them have to work that hard. Because one of the biggest indicators of compression is that pumping element, and that's when the needle will just drop all the way. It's like a signal comes in that it really has to compress, and you feel the ducking of the compressor, where in this sense it doesn't necessarily happen that much because it's two compressors doing lighter compression, which achieve the same goal. So I'll play it with both compressors on the screen so you can have a little look at them, what they're doing. Of course, there are compressors that are more geared for this. I just think the Pro Tools compressor is something that's so easy to set up that, you know, you might as well use it. But you know, you can get some. I think the like official chain for this is an 1176, which is this one, which will act as the peak limiter, and then you use the LA2A to act as like the smoothing agent, just because the attack and release on the LA2A, I believe, is quite slow. So, you know, they kind of work well together. That's the classic chain. But we'll have a look, and you can see what they're both doing.
The light gets dimmer, now it's dark. This feeling's burning through my heart, and I've been waiting for so long to be alone.
So yeah, you know, it's very interesting because obviously the first compressor has such an impact on the second one. You can really set it up in a way where, you know, you can adjust the top compressor to get different sounds out of the bottom one, and it's, as I say, it's something that's very well used, something that's extremely popular, and it's something that you should have a go at. You know, you can do this on guitar. Guitar has a good effect on it, but I find that on vocals it is pretty noticeable. So yeah, this has been Dan with GrapeVineRecording. Hopefully that helps you, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.